Hi everybody, I'm Greg with Kaivac Tech Support. We're going to show you guys some basic maintenance you can do to your guns. One of the things we see is this gun goes back and forth like this into high and low. Sometimes it gets a little stiff, and what you want to do is just a little lubrication. White lithium grease works the best. In a pinch you can use some WD-40. And you're just going to take and spray just a little bit right up underneath this sleeve here. You're going to get a little bit on this side, then you're going to come in and give it a little bit on this side. Doesn't take much, and then once you do, you're going to work it back and forth into high and low, span and pinpoint a little bit, and then that should loosen that up a little bit and allow you to go back and forth into high and low without much effort. One of the other things you can do is sometimes the gun orifice, not sure if you're going to be able to see that there, but there's an orifice inside the gun there, and that orifice is removable. Inside of your metering tip pack that comes with every machine, there is an Allen wrench. It's a 5/64 Allen wrench if you can't find yours. And what you do is you open up your flaps, put the gun into high, and then you take your Allen wrench, put it in there, you may want to put some leather gloves on or wrap that with a rag, especially if your hands are wet. This is a small Allen wrench, it will dig into your fingers. And you just take that right out. So once you get it loose, turn it upside down and you have the orifice. It's pretty small. Let's put it against this background here. So what you'll do is take that out, and one of the things I found that worked the best are these the wires on these tags. It's just a lockout tag out card. But you take the wire and you just kind of just put it in there, and you push any debris out of there that may be causing your odd spray pattern. So one of the symptoms is in low pressure everything will spray fine, but as soon as you go into high pressure you have maybe a split stream, maybe the stream is coming off sideways. I've even seen where the pinpoint is just kind of not very pinpoint. So if that's the case, remove that orifice and clean it. One of the other things you can do with your gun, especially if you're in an area with hard water, you can actually get a little mineral buildup inside the valve inside of this gun. If you're using our Kai Bluey restroom cleaner, you're not going to have that problem. The acids in the Kai Bluey will actually dissolve that mineral as you go. If you're using, say, Kaivac or Kai and not using the restroom cleaner, you may end up with a little bit of mineral buildup in there. If you get you a gallon of Kai Bluey and run that through at a pretty strong concentration, I'd say without a metering tip, maybe a few minutes, take the gun off once you get some of it gone through, let it set for a little while and do it again, and after a few tries you'll have the inside of your gun cleaned of any mineral deposits from hard water. Now when we get these guns, the handle is replaceable and the nozzle is replaceable. So maybe cleaning the orifice doesn't do it, or you might have some other issues going on. It's just an old gun. Maybe the Kai Bluey doesn't work for getting your valve cleaned up. You don't have to get a whole new gun. You can get just the nozzle or just the handle. The little quick connect here is replaceable as well. It's not shouldn't really need to replace that very often. Now let me show you how to get the gun off. Best way to do it is get you a vise, Get you a rag to put around the gun handle. Just put it in there so it's nice and snug. You don't have to really tighten it too much. You're going to pull the nozzle up to expose the nut there, and with an 11/16 wrench you'll just put it on there and it comes right off once you break the seal.